Today we're going to be combining like terms. So on page 46 of your interactive notebook, go ahead and write down this problem. Parentheses, y plus 3, close parentheses, times 4 plus 5y. Now, in this problem, the first thing that we should do is distribute. So that's going to be step one. And when I distribute, I'm going to multiply 4 times negative y to give me negative 4y. And I'm also going to multiply 4 times 3 to give me plus 12. And I still have 5y. Now, the next thing that I would like to do is go through and identify all of the like terms. So I'm going to rewrite the problem. Negative 4y plus 12y plus 5y. And I'm going to go ahead and put a box around all of my like terms. And I notice that my y's have the same variable. And I'm also going to box up the operation that comes before my term. The next thing I'm going to do is use the commutative property. So that means I'm going to group my 4y and my negative 4y and my 5y together. So I'm going to rewrite that. Negative 4y plus 5y. So that was everything in my box. And then I still have plus 12. And then my last step is going to be to add or subtract the integers. They're the coefficients that are the integers in front of your variable. So I'm going to add negative 4 plus 5 gives me y plus 12. So that's my simplified expression by using the distributive property, identifying the like terms, using the commutative property, and then adding or subtracting. The next problem I'm going to show you is negative p plus 4 minus 6y plus 8p. And the very first thing I'm going to notice is that I don't have to use the distributive property. There's no parentheses, there's no multiplying by a sum or product. So I'm going to go to identifying my like term. So that's going to be step one for this problem. So I'm going to rewrite my expression, negative p plus 4 minus 6y plus 8p. And I'm going to go ahead and put a box or a rectangle around my like terms, negative p and plus 8p. I'm going to underline my constant, which is plus 4. And then I guess I'll circle my other variable, negative 6y. Now, the only shapes that are going to go together are like shapes. So I'm going to put my rectangles together because I want to go ahead and do step 2 and use the commutative property to group everything together. So, negative p plus 8p, it's going to be boxed together. And then I'm going to write negative 6y plus 4, or minus 6y plus 4. And the reason that I'm moving those around is what you're going to see in a little bit in the next slide. So, the last thing I'm going to do is add or subtract. And negative p plus 8p is going to give me 7p minus 6y plus 4. And since they're different variables and only one constant, I can stop right there because my expression is simplified. Now, there are two you're going to need to remember when you're simplifying expressions. The first one is you're always going to write it in A, B, C order like we just did. That's why I put 7p and then my minus 6y, because in the alphabet, p comes before y. And then the next thing you need to remember is that you're always going to write your constants last. So plain numbers like my plus 4, I put at the end.